Hey, welcome to Friday Finance, everybody. It's Friday. Hey, welcome Facebook, welcome Instagram. Hey, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Friday Finance Live. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad to be back with you guys. Thank you so much for coming on to another Friday Finance with me. I am so looking forward to this episode, guys. If you've been following along and keeping track of what we've been talking about during this month of April, guys, you should know that April is Financial Literacy Awareness Month. And so, with that said, I thought it would be a great idea to have the conversations, guys, okay? But before I do that, I just want to thank everyone who watch every Friday Finance, okay? Who come on to support. Guys, I really appreciate you. And thank you for being a part of this mission to make financial literacy accessible to all. Now, guys, listen. It's a difficult process to be financially literate, especially if you haven't had the right foundations in financial literacy. Now, just right off the top, let me go ahead and define what financial literacy is, guys. It is having the ability to understand how to make smart money decisions, okay? Financially literate people, they know how to handle their assets, okay? You know, whether it's real estate, their investments, whatever type of assets they have healthy savings habits, and plus they do invest. Now, guys, there are three components to financial literacy, basically. There's budgeting, there's saving, and there's investment or investing, okay? So pretty much, guys, this leads me to the topic for this week. Since April is Financial Literacy Awareness Month, I thought I would go ahead and discuss the subject specifically. So for the next 3 Fridays, I will be discussing financial literacy and what to do to improve access to it, because a lot of people don't have access to financial literacy. Although, guys, nowadays with the prevalence of the internet, I do think we have more access. And the problem is sifting through that information, because there's a lot of information out there, guys, to sift through and find out what's going to work for you and what's not going to work for you. So basically, guys, having a basic understanding of financial literacy is where it starts to really get your act together. I've been speaking to a lot of people, especially this week, guys, and explaining certain topics to them. And when the light bulb comes on, you can see it, guys, that they finally got this. And because they finally get it, they can now move on to the next step, to the next level, guys. So what I want to do tonight, because this is part 1 of a 3-part series until the end of the month on financial literacy, is to look at some staggering statistics about financial literacy. And because, guys, even as I was writing this and typing this up, let me tell you, it is staggering, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm looking at 10 of them specifically. So as we do this, guys, hey, DJ, how you doing, man? Okay? So as we're doing this, by the way, guys, say hello when you come on. You know I love it when you talk to me, and I love questions. So ask away, ask questions. If I don't know the answer, I'm a teacher. Remember, I will tell you that I don't know the answer, okay? And I'll go and do my research for you. That's what I'm really good at, guys, finding solutions, okay? I'll be the first person to admit if I don't know something, okay? So ask questions, guys. Say hello so I know you're there, all right? So anyways, guys, yeah, some of this information was, oh my gosh, mind-boggling, okay? So here I go, guys. I'm going to go in order, okay? 1 through 10, guys, okay? I think I saved the most profound one for last. And again, guys, this is about Financial Literacy Awareness Month. I'm looking at 10 staggering statistics. Hey, Nadu, how you doing? Beautiful. Thanks for joining in, and I'm so glad you said hello. Guys, say hello when you come on so I know who's there, okay? By the way, oh my God, I forgot. The anniversary of Friday Finance is coming up on May 7th. Oh my God, it's going to be epic. I'm telling you. Be here on Friday, May 7th, guys, because we are celebrating. I am going to be celebrating big time. You know what? I'm already thinking about what I'm going to wear, okay? Seriously. We're going to be celebrating big time. We're going to do a lot of giveaways. So my regular followers, hey, Jada, I would love it if all my regular followers would come on because I don't want you to miss out on any of the giveaways. If you've been a part of my giveaways before, I give away, okay? I'm not talking about an Amazon gift card. I don't do that, guys, okay? I give away. The first giveaway I did was cash. The second giveaway, it wasn't cash, but it was gift cards. Actually, one of them was a cash card. So yes, guys, when I do a giveaway, I do a giveaway. And since this is going to be the 1-year anniversary, it is going to be big, okay? So pray for me so I have enough money for the giveaways. Okay? So I need some money, guys, for this giveaway. Yes, I love giving. I'm a giver, guys. I love it. I love it. Like right now, I'm sharing this information with you. This is all part of the giving that I do, okay? I do this, guys, because this is who I am. I don't deviate from this. What you see here is what you get all the time, guys, okay? Whether I'm at home, I'm out in public, this is what you get all the time, okay? So, guys, be here May 7th. Don't miss it, okay? Don't miss it. Be here. 1-year anniversary. I can't believe it's almost a year, guys, since I started doing this. I cannot believe it. So much has happened. Anyways, guys, so let me get to this, okay? Because I want to highlight some of these statistics, guys. And then next week, we're going to continue with the financial literacy awareness topic, okay? So we're carrying it until the end of the month. And then, of course, the first Friday, okay, in May, guys, is the anniversary of Friday Finance. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Anyways, guys, here we go. Staggering statistics about financial literacy. Number 1, 2 out of 3 women state they know very little about finances, guys. And you know, one of the reasons why I started doing this, guys, is because I wanted to share some of this information with individuals, guys. Why? Because last year, 2020, January 2020, guys, I started this group at work with 7 women. I asked all these women, guys, first question, do you have 3 to 6 months of emergency savings? All 7 of them said no. So rephrase the question. Do you have $1,000 saved up for an emergency? And guys, out of the 7, only 1 said yes. That's when I knew, okay, yeah, something's going on here, all right? So that's number 1, guys. 2 out of 3 women state they know very little about money. Now, number 2, guys, the next one. About 80% of teachers say they don't feel confident enough about money to teach financial literacy. So if you guys are wondering sometimes why, okay, financial literacy may not be taught at the high schools or at school, period, okay, this is one of the reasons why, because a lot of our teachers are females, they're women. So if women are not feeling comfortable with finances and they know very little about money, it's going to be hard to take that information and share it out with other people. To teach young people the foundations, guys, okay? It's very hard. So part of the reason why I'm doing this, guys, is to break down that information so that people can understand. Guys, I'm telling you, I've been speaking to so many people about financial literacy, and all people want to know is, okay, can they understand the information? Can you break it down well enough for them to understand it? If you can break it down well enough for them to understand it, they will do something, guys. They will take action. I just lived that this week, guys. I was speaking to one person, and after I was done, it was an hour call, okay? After I was done, guys, that person went into action. I mean, she laid out a plan, okay? So, guys, it's happening. Number 3, on average, listen to this one, okay? Oh, my God, this one hurts. Women have 32 cents to the dollar a man has in wealth, okay? So, in other words, the wealth gap between men and women is so vast. And then if you break it down further and you look at people of color, guys, it's even worse. It's a penny to the dollar. Guys, okay. Number 4, because that one right there hit hard, okay? Number 4, guys. Apparently Americans over age 51 are the ones that are most financially literate. They know the most about money. Now, one of the reasons I can think of as to why they know more about money is because they're approaching retirement. So they need to know what's going on with my money. How am I going to live in retirement? Am I going to be comfortable? Am I going to have enough money to do the things that I want to do in retirement? That is one of the reasons why I think people in this age group over age 51, they're more comfortable with their finances. They're more literate about finances, okay? So essentially, guys, hint, find a person who's over 51, sit down and talk to them. Ask them questions about finances. Ask them questions like this. What is the best financial advice you can give me? Sit down, guys. Have conversation with people. When you see these elderly people around, okay, one of the things I love to do, hey, Professor Solomon. So one of the things I love to do, guys, is going to happy hour. By the way, you know I'm frugal, okay? I go to happy hour. Most of the time, guys, the happy hour, you know who frequents them? Like at Carrabba's, it's our older population. Like Carrabba's, it starts at 3:30 in the afternoon. It doesn't end until 6:30. So what do? I go over there. Everything on the appetizer menu is $5, okay? You cannot beat that, okay? You cannot beat it. So guys, that's one of the ways I save money, by the way, okay? So when I go over there, I'm with all these older individuals, okay, who are there for happy hour. So I have conversations with them. I ask them questions, people. Hello. So find somebody over age 51 and ask them, what's the secret, okay, to being financially literate? Or perhaps you could say something like, okay, what's the best financial advice you can give me as a younger person who will be retiring one of these days? Okay, number 5, guys. Men obviously have a higher financial literacy rate than women. Now, that one there, guys, I think part of the reason stems from the fact that I was just having the conversation with the young lady walking down the hallway this afternoon, and she said she was in honors algebra. They put her in regular algebra, and I had the conversation about how, listen, this is what I believe firmly, that women are very capable in mathematics. It's just somewhere along the line somebody told them they weren't capable, but men were never told this, that they couldn't handle money. Women were told that, okay? So guys, what I do in my own classes is build up the confidence of young ladies so they know they can do better with math and ergo finances. Hello. Money is math. Math is money, guys, okay? Hey, Kathy. So guys, listen, that's one of the reasons why I think men do better in terms of financial literacy than women do. Now, of course, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I love questions, guys. Drop some questions in there. So one of the things I do as an educator is try and empower my students, not just the young ladies. I focus a lot on the young ladies, guys. And let me tell you, I can tell the difference between somebody who has mathematical confidence versus one who doesn't, okay? So I am trying to empower these young people as much as I can and as best as I can, okay? So number 6, guys, most Americans were taught about saving in high school. They were taught about checking account, savings account, okay, and setting financial goals. They were. So the question is, what happens between the information, the time in high school, and when they reach adulthood and they're having money problems? So what happens, okay? Did they not retain the information? Did they not put it into practice? Did it not make sense to them when it was being received? What happened, guys? So yes, the financial literacy is being taught all over the place, guys. The problem is that for some reason, some people don't retain it. And so I feel nowadays, because of all this technology, the technology is all over the place now, People have no excuses as to why they're not financially literate. All they have to do, guys, is go online, get the information. Women naturally do better than men in the stock market. You're right. But let me go ahead and throw this back at you though, Professor Zoom. Here's the thing. Even though women do better at the stock market, the majority of the individuals who run the stock market are men. Why is that? Okay. Look at that dichotomy right there, guys. Why is that? Okay. Women typically are better investors than men, but the majority of the field, guys, is run by men. One of the ladies I love, I'm watching her videos all the time. I listen to everything she has to say. The other day I was leaving for work and she came on CNBC. I turned around and went right back to listen to her. Her name is Kathy Woods. She started this company called ARK, A-R-K Investments. ARK Invest, okay? And she has all these bunch of ETFs. ARK Q, ARK J, there's a whole bunch of them. She talks, some of these ETFs, they have genomics in there, sequencing DNA. Some of them, they have digital currencies in there. Some of them, they have digital payments in there. So guys, look her up. I'm telling you, she's a powerful lady. They're comparing her to Warren Buffett. Okay, that's how powerful she is. Kathy Woods, look her up. Okay, so number 7, guys, 2 in 3 families. Listen to this: 2 out of 3 families, guys, they don't have an emergency savings. Now, this is the part where I'm like, oh my God, what are we gonna do to get this to be better? Okay, 2 out of 3 families, guys, they don't have an emergency saving. In other words, when I told you that story earlier about the 7 women I was working with, okay, out of the 7 guys, none of them had 3 to 6 months of emergency savings. That's shocking, guys. That's shocking. And these are people who are working. They're making money, guys, okay? So about 40% have less than $400 in savings, guys. So here's the thing I like to, she is on a lot. Here's the thing I like to share with people, especially people who tell me, like this week I had a meeting with an individual and she told me, I have a really hard time saving money. Actually, it was more than one, because now I'm thinking about it. I spoke to multiple women this week who said to me they have a really hard time saving their money. Why? Because they know the money is in the savings account. They go and take the money out thinking they're going to put it back later, and they never put it back. So guys, for people like that, number 1, of course, I tell everybody this. The first thing you need to do, and this is one of the mantras, okay? One of the mantras. I will save first. I will save first. Okay, it's a mantra, so I'm repeating things, okay? I will save first, and then I will pay my bills. I will save first, and then I will pay my bills, okay? So that's number 1, guys. And number 2, if you're the kind of person that cannot save your coins, you save it, but then you're taking it out 2-3 days later, there's a couple things you can do. Number 1, make it very difficult for you to access that money. Put it into an online bank with no debit card, no Zelle enabled, no Venmo enabled. Make it really hard for you to get to that money, okay? So that's one thing you can do. Here's another thing you can do. If you know you're really, really bad, you're going to touch that money, find a family member, guys. Find a friend. Find somebody you trust and tell them, hold on to this money for me. Make sure, tell them not to leave it in the house. Okay, you want it invested over here. You want it to put over here to get some interest. Because if you're just leaving it at the house, guys, inflation will get to it. And that's not a good thing, okay? So right there, guys. First, you want to save first, then pay the bills. If you're having a really, really difficult time keeping the money in the savings account, make it difficult to get to by either putting it into an online account, okay? Or perhaps giving it to somebody to hold on to it for you. Okay, somebody you trust. And while you're at it, write something down that this is what's going on between you and this person. You need to protect yourself at all times, people. Hello? Okay? So guys, that was shocking to me. 40% of Americans have less than $400 saved up. So if there's an emergency that's going to cost $1,000, it's really difficult for them to find the money to take care of that one emergency, guys. So number 7, everybody. I read that one already. Okay, number 8. About 80% of adults live paycheck to paycheck, and that goes back to the savings. 63% of Americans, guys, had their finances affected by COVID last year. Well, we're still in COVID, okay? So I was thinking about that, guys, and I'm like, wait a minute, my finances was affected too. And you guys know I'm very transparent. I share everything with you. So when I was looking at my W-2 in January, guys, I kid you not, I'm very transparent. I tell people that all the time, because if I'm sitting here talking to you about finances, I have to be transparent about my finances as well. So I share a lot. That allowed us to save quickly and budget. Yes, absolutely. I think I mentioned that at the beginning too. Bring down your expenses so the gap between pay and expenses is wider and wider. Absolutely, lady. Okay. Here's another secret, guys. Besides pay yourself first, save first and pay the bills. Spend less and invest the rest. Spend less and invest the rest. Okay, guys? Right there. There's another secret, people. And it works. It works, guys. Okay. So as I was saying, guys, because a lot of people were affected by COVID, including myself, because I couldn't do some of my jobs that I used to do prior to COVID. So when I got my W-2 in January, guys, I kid you not. I'm not kidding. I was looking at my W-2 and I'm like, oh my God, I made $20,000 less this year. Just like that, guys. I made $20,000 less this year. And so I realized, guys, I did not feel it. I did not feel the loss of that $20,000. But before, back in 2008, when we had the crash, because I did not have a solid emergency fund, I felt it back then. But this time around, because I had a solid emergency fund, guys, I did not feel that decrease in my money and the amount of money I was making from work. I didn't feel it, guys. It's when I looked at the W-2 and I realized, oh my God, I made less money this year, $20,000 less. And that's not a little bit of money, guys. That's a lot of money. That's when you call right there. So yes, a lot of people would feel that $20,000, but because I had saved up my money all along, guys, the impact of it all didn't affect me that much. That's why, guys. And by the way, stress, that's the other thing it takes away from you. When you're saving this money for emergencies, guys, let me tell you, your stress level goes down tremendously. And I can attest to that. Hey, Betty. Yes, it is a blessing, and I'm grateful. Sometimes, when I post on Instagram, hey, how you doing? Okay, so guys, when I post on Instagram, sometimes I start the post with, I am happy and grateful, and I mean every single word of it, guys, because I am so happy and grateful that I'm that blessed to the point where I lose $20,000 in my income, but I don't feel it, okay? Hey, Betty, how you doing? Hey, Gino, how you doing? So, guys, listen. One of the first things I tell people all the time, especially the women I work with, because I primarily work with women, and the first question I always ask them, do you have 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved up, guys? That's my first question. Always, it'll continue to be that, because you need a solid emergency fund. Now, I know some people who do have money. They just don't like keeping it in a savings account. They like to put it in the market. But the point is, guys, can you go someplace and get money like that? I don't like to occupy my savings simply because if I need the money, I need to be able to get my hand on it quickly. When I have money in the stock market, I have to liquidate it. Sometimes it takes 3 days for the money to settle for me to have access to it. That's why I don't leave everything in the market. Some of it, guys, is just sitting in a savings account. Yes. And right now, by the way, I'm in replenishing mode. I'm replenishing my savings account because I depleted a lot of it. I had to because, guys, I wasn't working like I was prior to the pandemic. So I am grateful that I had the account. So now I'm putting money back into it again, making up. Okay. And so Guys, that was number 8. Number 9, about 6% of adults don't use a budget. Okay, Kathy, where are you? There you go, Kathy. 60% of adults don't use a budget. Now, personally, listen, this is how I feel, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, okay? A lot of people attach a negative connotation to a budget. So I like to change the term budget to a spending plan, a wealth plan. I prefer wealth plan, okay? Instead of a budget. That's all it is, guys, okay? So you want to get to the point where you're financially independent, okay? You're financially free. Well, then, listen, you need a wealth plan to manage your wealth so that, guys, you can accumulate enough money to become wealthy. Notice I didn't say rich. I said wealthy. Hello, wealthy, not rich, wealthy. That's different, okay? I hear you, okay? 60% of Americans, they don't budget, okay? So they don't know what's happening with the money. And this is why, okay? I tell people this all the time. When you get paid, pay yourself first. Save some of that money, guys. Whether you put it into your emergency fund, you put it into your Roth IRA, you put it into your brokerage account. Like I've shared with you guys, every time I get paid, I take $50 and I put it into my Robinhood account. Yes, wealthy, okay? Not rich, but wealthy. There's a difference between being wealthy and being rich, okay? Yeah, I'm seeking wealth, okay? Not rich, wealthy, okay? So anyways, guys, yes. So by paying yourself first, okay, you have this money set aside over here, guys. Then you can focus the rest of the money on the bills. Seriously, okay? 10, guys, here's the last one. Listen to this one. This is the worst one. I saved the worst one for last. Yes, Betty. Thank you. Number 10, guys. About 30% of Americans have $0 saved up for retirement. Okay, guys. So right there, that was a shocker to me. Because that is one of the things I talk about all the time. Setting up a retirement account. The easiest way to set up a retirement account is through your job. Okay? And guys, all you have to do is call HR, personnel, and ask them, do you have a retirement plan? And then the second question, do you have matching contributions? If the answer is yes, listen and listen carefully. Find how much they are going to match, and you need to save as much as that. Because, guys, if you don't, you're just throwing money away. Guys, I'm not kidding. Oh my God. Okay. I know a lot of companies, guys, that do matching contributions, okay? And because I survey my classes, when I teach my classes at the college, I deal with the adults. And I ask these people, are you invested in these retirement plans? And the answer is no. Oh my God. Sometimes I want to give them the money to invest, okay? This country is not going to take care of us. Thank you, okay? The government will not take care of you, guys. Only your coins can take care of you. Ooh, let me say that one again. The government will not take care of you. Only your coins will take care of you. Nadu, I thought about you the other day because I thought about the TSP, Nadu. I hope you're contributing to that TSP, that government 401k plan. Okay, Nadu? So guys, listen. If you're working for a company that has a matching contribution and you're not contributing to it, you are throwing money away. That is called free money. Look at how excited I'm getting about this. So guys, here's what I'm talking about, a matching contribution. If you work for a company that says that they're going to match you, okay, dollar for dollar, you contribute $3,000, the company's also going to put $3,000. So you put $3,000, they put $3,000. So at the end of the year, you have $6,000. Now, how you going to find that if your company is that company? Call HR. Call human resources people. Call personnel. Do you have a retirement account? Do you do matching contribution? Yes, my job matches like 5 times more I put in. Wait, I think it's more. I hope you're doing the max. Guys, if you're not doing the max right now, find a way to the maximum matching contribution. Guys, don't throw away money like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is bothering me right now. Yes, lady. Oh, you just got your match, Kathy. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it when people do well, guys. I love it, okay? And listen, guys, I'm not fake. I don't even know how to be fake, okay? This is me all the time. I'm so excited for people when they do well with their finances, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for you. Betty, check on that match. See how much you're supposed to be matching. They're going to be matching. And try your best, lady, to put up that much money in that account, okay? And guys, let me tell you, there's so much you could do with these retirement accounts. And you do not just need to touch them after age 59 and a half. You can touch them prior to that, okay? Yeah, but that's another show because it's already 30 minutes. Shazam. So number 10, guys, was the most staggering one. 30% of Americans have $0 saved up for retirement. So in other words, they're relying on the government, guys, to save them at retirement. Shazam. Let me tell you something. I was looking at my pension plan because I do that every year, okay, around my birthday in July, all right? I check. By the way, guys, just a reminder, May 7th, I'm doing the grand celebration of Friday Finance 1 year anniversary. So you guys are my regular viewers, so come back, okay? May 7th, I'm doing a lot of giveaways, okay? I've been there for 7 years. Wow. I hope that retirement account is looking good. By the way, guys, listen, I do one-on-one conversations with people. So if you're not sure what's going on, you want some clarification, I will sit there with you on the phone, on Zoom, on Facebook Room, whatever, and have a conversation with you. I don't have a problem with that. Can I put some of my emergency money in my Roth? Yes, absolutely. The only thing is, you have to know if you take the money out prior to 5 years, you can only take out the original amount you put in there. So whatever gains you've made, whatever interest dividends you've earned, you cannot take that out. You can only put the amount you originally put in there. Okay? You can only take that one out. Yes, you can. Because I can pull it out for an emergency, right? Yeah. I'll have to call. Okay, absolutely. You got my number. You guys have access to me. You can call me anytime. Guys, I don't mind talking to people in class. Guys, let me tell you, I've spoken to so many people this week about finances, and the clarity they got from that makes me excited, guys, because that is what we're trying to do, okay? We're trying to break this information down so that more people can understand it. I am tired of all these people making this information so complicated to the point where people don't understand. Guys, listen. If you find the right person, and I told somebody that this week, if you find the right person to explain the information to you in a way so that you get it, okay, you'll do better. You'll go into action, okay? Yes, you know I've done giveaways before, on May 7th, okay? So, Regine, you still there? I hope you're still there, Regine. Make sure you're here on May 7th too, okay? And you guys know I love giving away, and I give away great gifts too. And pray for me so I have enough money to give away. Anyways, guys, listen. Question, should I turn a traditional IRA into a Roth IRA? Great question. If it's money that you had in another company, okay, yes. If you sever ties with the company, you're no longer working for the company, you can change the traditional IRA to a Roth, okay? Now, there might be some limits to how much you can convert. It is called a backdoor Roth IRA. The last time I checked, no, I can't give you the numbers because I don't want you holding me to that. So the best thing to do is to call. I did that with one of my accounts through Vanguard. I had some money in Broward County, okay, that had been sitting in an account for a very long time. I set up the account at Vanguard, called Vanguard. I told them the money was coming in. And when it got in there, I converted that money to a Roth IRA. And you guys know Roth IRA, no taxes. No taxes. Okay? No taxes. So, Nadu, best thing to do is to go ahead and call. But you have to make sure you're no longer working for the company, okay? If you're no longer working for the company, that's how you're going to be able to do it, all right? So give, I don't know who your company is, Vanguard, TIAA, Fidelity, I don't know who it is, but I would call Fidelity because I love talking to Fidelity people. They are so customer friendly, guys. I love Fidelity. Okay, guys, that was a lot. It's already past 30 minutes. Shazam. This is going to become an hour show. My gosh. Okay, guys. So this afternoon, guys, I went to my Instagram account, guys, and somebody liked one of my old posts. I posted it back in January, guys, and it was a line, okay, a sentence from the book called Your Money, Your Life by Vicky Roger. No, oh my God. I can't remember the name of it, guys. Let me see. There's the book, okay? That's the book. Your Life or Your Money. And Vicky Robin and Joe Dominguez, okay, guys? And I highlighted the line and I put it up on Instagram. And basically it says this, guys. We must try to become financially intelligent, okay? By knowing how much money you have already earned. So in other words, if you're making $50,000 a year, guys, and you've already worked for 20 years at $50,000 on average, that's $1 million right there. So now the question is, what do you have to show for it? And how much is coming into your life and going out of your life right now? Did you hear that, guys? Did you hear that? So look at how much money you've made. What do you have to show for it? And as in your retirement account, your homes, your investments, what do you have to show for it, guys? Okay? This is why one of the things I do every year, guys, around my birthday in July, I pick up the phone and I call FRS. Tell me the numbers. What are my numbers if I choose the pension plan or if I choose the other option? Tell me my numbers. And one of the reasons why I woke up to this, guys, and I'm talking to you about financial literacy, is because when they told me the number, it was like mind blowing. I was thrown back. I'm like, oh my God, I've been working for this long and this is how much you're going to give me? How do you expect me to live on that? Seriously? So that's when I went into action, guys. So now every year I'm still calling. So when it's time for me to retire, guys, yeah. Okay, we're leaving with our coins, okay? We're leaving with our coins, okay? Yeah. So, by the way, Nadu, my people on Instagram said that was a really good question, okay? That was a really good question you asked. So, guys, listen, let's talk a little, I have to talk about the stock market for just a little bit, but today it's not even about stocks. It's more about cryptocurrency, digital currencies. What the heck is going on? For those of you who follow Shazam Money on Facebook, I don't know if you saw that post I put up, not Safe Moon, that's another digital currency, okay? Doge, okay, is trending. Doge is moving. Guys, listen, I was buying Doge when it was like 0.02 or 0.002 cents or something like that. And for some reason, Elon Musk tweeted yesterday about how Doge is going to the moon, and everybody just piled up into Doge, guys, okay? And between yesterday afternoon and today, guys, Doge started running like crazy. Today, it almost hit 50 cents. Yeah, as in 0.5, from 0.00 something to 0.5. So, guys, a lot of people are making money. Boy, what are you talking about? Your boyfriend. Oh, yes, my boyfriend. Yes. I love that man. I love him. Yes, that's my boyfriend. Yes, I love me some Elon Musk, guys. I love that man. Okay, yes. You can tell him that for me, okay? If you ever see him, yes, I love me some Elon Musk, okay? I love it. So, guys, people are making money left and right. I always joke about Dogecoin because what I like to do is put a little bit of money in there so I can make enough money to go to brunch. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to have a fabulous brunch based on what's going on with Dogecoin. But it's gone back down now, guys. I think the last time I checked, it was like 32 cents now, 0.32. So guys, today, listen to this. I'm having a conversation with one of my sugar plums. With my sugar plums in class. And I said, did you guys hear about Dogecoin? How Dogecoin is doing? Did any of you invest in the Dogecoin? One of them said to me, listen to this. Yes, some of them, you got to be careful with those, okay? What I tell people, Betty, is this. If you want to invest in a penny stock, drop $20, $50, $100. That's money you can afford to lose, okay? So anyways, guys, I was talking to the students, and there's one sugar plum. He's like, I'm up $6,000. And then another one comes in, he's like, I'm close to $25,000. Shazam. Guys, I'm telling you. I was shocked. Some of my students, they're 18 now because I have a lot of seniors. They're investing, but I didn't know they were investing that hard. I did the stock market project back in January, guys. So a lot of them just started investing, but I didn't know they was going so hardcore. My God. Yeah, you bought XRP at 25 cents a share. Now it's at 150. Yes, Professor Solomon. I love it. When are we selling though? I can't tell you where to sell, but I do take a little profit as I go along. Some people, they just leave it in there. Like one of the ones that I have in there is Safe Moon. I'm just leaving it in there. I'm not touching that one. That one hasn't even hit the mainstream market yet. Some of them, yes. For me, some of them, they are. But I like to take a little bit of profit from time to time, okay? Yes. You know what kind of profit I take? I take my original investment out, and I just let the rest of it run, okay? That's how I do things when I invest, guys, okay? Thank you. Regine, thank you for saying that. I'm trying really hard, okay? So anyways, guys, I wanted to mention something about the digital currencies, cryptocurrencies. As most of you know, this Dogecoin thing is just going crazy, okay? So the question is, how do you position yourself, guys? Because let me tell you, cryptocurrencies, digital currencies, they're not going anywhere. They're here to stay. So how do you position yourself? Well, first and foremost, no, not all of them are going to survive. No. Some of them will survive. We don't know which ones are going to survive besides Bitcoin. Okay. So what you need to do is to analyze where you are. I cannot give you any investment advice, guys, but analyze where you are with your finances. Okay. If you need to get in there, you can get in there. Miss Alcira, the best, and that is facts. Quit, Professor. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Listen, guys. Yeah, those kids, let me tell you, they are something else. They are something else. I love having conversations with them about money. Guys, the other thing I did this week with some other groups, they always ask the question, when are we ever going to use this? Okay? By the way, I did the money seminar with some of the other kids too. When are we ever going to use it? This week we talked about compound interest. So I told them, when you ask that question, here's the answer. This is when we're going to use this. This is practical math. This is math that you can apply to your real life. Compound interest. And of course, the more time you have in front of you, the more your investments will grow. And then the other thing I asked them to do is to promise me they will send me messages, emails, okay, whatever. Okay, sometime in the future, letting me know how they're doing with their finances. That's all I want, guys. Seriously, that's all I want. I want people to do well with their finances, but every once in a while, send me a little message. Tell me you're doing okay with your finances, okay? Even if you're not doing okay, reach out to me and have a conversation with me. So, guys, as I was saying, how do you position yourself with this? Because crypto is here to stay. Bitcoin is here to stay. Bitcoin has already done its move. There's so many stories I could tell you about the conversations I have with my students and what they've done with the information that I've given them. The dark web control the crypto. If you know what currency is currently, yes, popular on the dark web, then you have an upper hand, right? Like when I was buying Safe Moon, guys, oh my God, what a process. I had to open up 3 apps, okay, to buy this one crypto or crypto coin, whatever it was, okay? 3 apps, guys. It was a process. But then the process eventually pays off. if you hold on to it, okay? So pretty much, guys, what's happening is this. A lot of people are in the know about these digital currencies, and a lot of people don't. They don't understand anything about it. I'm not saying I know everything. No, I barely know anything. You know who knows a lot? The younger individuals, like the students that I'm teaching, the college students, the younger ones, the millennials. Those are the people who know a whole lot. The ones on Discord, they know a whole lot about these digital currencies, guys, okay? So if you want more information, that's who you really need to speak to. Wall Street Bets is another forum you can follow, and they talk about that stuff in there too, okay? And then if you can find a nice Discord group, yes, okay? We'll get to that in a minute. Now, so guys, how do you position yourself? If you really want to get into it, be careful. Think about your money. Is this something that you're looking to holding for long term? I can't tell you what to do, but I just wanted to bring awareness to some of the coins that people are actually trading and holding on to. Ethereum, besides Bitcoin, by the way, Ethereum, Litecoin, Cardano, Filecoin, Dash, Stellar, Doge, XRP, okay? Those are all some of the coins that people are trading. There's a whole bunch of other ones, guys. Like one of them is called Polkadot, okay? There's a whole bunch of other ones. So those are the ones that I'm mentioning. Now, next thing, you got to find a platform to purchase your coins on, okay? So the platforms include, okay, here you go, Kathy, Coinbase, okay? So the other way you can get into the digital currencies, guys, if you do not want to buy the individual digital currencies, you can actually purchase the shares of Coinbase, because Coinbase went public this week on the 14th. And guys, I never invest that first day on an IPO, because most of the time it runs up. The investors already run it up. So I won't do that. So Coinbase, guys, it was supposed to start at 250. When it finally hit the market, it was at 375. And the high went to 425. And now it's down at 320 when I saw it this afternoon, okay? That's Coinbase. So that's one of the platforms that trades digital currencies only. And you can go in there. Maybe you could buy, I think you could buy Ethereum, Litecoin, Cardano on there, okay? So Coinbase doesn't have all of them, okay? Trust Wallet is another one that I've used. eToro is another one, and eToro is going to go public too. Binance is another one. One of my students is using Binance, okay, for XRP. Which one do you use, Professor Zoom? Which one do you use for you to trade XRP? Qcoin is another one. And then crypto.com is another platform, guys. So the reason why I'm bringing up the platforms is because if you're interested in purchasing, let's say, Filecoin or XRP, you can't go to Coinbase and find XRP. They don't trade that because something happened with the SEC where they delisted XRP. So it's not traded on Trust Wallet, Coinbase. What's the other one? I think Crypto.com, it's not traded on there either, okay? Okay, all right. You got it on Coinbase? Really? I tried finding it on Coinbase. I couldn't find it on okay, I'm going to look again. OMG, I didn't know there were so many. Yes, yeah, absolutely. So, guys, if you don't want to really buy the actual coins, okay, just go ahead and invest in the companies that are, yes, oh my God, listen, Professor Zoom, I've been having that conversation with my students. Because I don't know that much about it, here's what I do. I give them a list and I tell them, listen, go do your research. So NFTs, absolutely big. Everybody's talking about NFTs. Non-fungible tokens, guys, okay? That's where they attach a digital signature to a piece of art, okay? And then once it's sold to someone, that person has a right to that digital art. They're even selling real estate, virtual real estate using NFTs, guys, okay? DeFi is another one. Decentralized finance, okay? dApps, decentralized apps. That's another one, guys. Oh my God, I'm giving you guys too much information and this live is going too long, okay? And then, of course, you do have the blockchain. Don't forget about the blockchain. We got to talk about the blockchain that does all that processing, guys. Oh my God. This live is going to an hour, guys, okay? So, guys, there's a lot happening with crypto, whether we like it or not. This is part of the future, and we have to be ready for it. So how do you get ready for it? Do your research. Go online, educate yourself, watch some YouTube University through YouTube. Watch some YouTube video through YouTube University. Go to Google Academy, guys. The other place where I found a lot of information is on TikTok, guys. There's a lot of people, again, that are sharing the information, but you got to sift through it and find the right information for you, okay? Not everything that is shared on there, okay, is worth listening to. I'll just put it that way, okay? So you got to sift through the information and figure out what makes sense and what doesn't make sense, okay? So guys, all I'm asking you to do is to please, during this month of financial literacy awareness, the information is out there. Now the question is, are you willing to do the necessary work to do better with your finances? I think you guys are doing better with your finances too, okay? But for people around you, okay, who don't have this information, who don't have the knowledge, number one, you're going to help them out. But number two, guys, seriously, they need to go online and educate themselves. One of the things I've said on these lives before is this: if you leave a child to the school system to be educated, that child will be an uneducated child. So which means most of the education needs to happen at home. By the way, for those of you with little kids, like Kathy, Regine, I forgot, Betty, I think you have a child too. Make sure, guys, you are educating your child about these things, okay? And sometimes, let me tell you, when you're watching these videos on YouTube, you might not understand it, but get your child to watch the video with you, because sometimes, guys, they have a better understanding of this information than you. Why? Because they're with it when it comes to the technology. I mean, these kids are growing up with the technology in their hands, guys. Subscribe to the Morning Brew. I've listened to that before. Okay, I'll do that. Absolutely. That's the other thing. I'm glad you brought that up, okay? Because I think one of the videos I did on TikTok, by the way, guys, yours truly was trending on TikTok. I was trending on TikTok. Can you guys believe that? Yours truly, was trending on TikTok. What the heck? Okay. Shazam Lifestyle for Shazam Money was trending on TikTok. Okay, guys, it was about Roth IRA. I shared the video to Instagram too. But another way to educate yourself, guys, is podcasts. I love podcasts, okay? I love listening to them, guys. Let me tell you why. Because it's so convenient. I'm walking, I'm listening to a podcast. I'm jogging, I'm listening to a podcast. I am in the car, I'm listening to a podcast. I am cleaning around the house, I'm listening to a podcast, guys. It's so convenient to get all this information. Guys, I listen to so many podcasts, it's ridiculous. My favorite is the Motley Fool. Oh my God. I listened to a lot of them. Let me see. I wrote some of them down somewhere. I don't remember where I wrote them, but I wrote them down somewhere. Oh my God. I'm going to have to tell you guys another day, because I have so many notebooks here. I write stuff down and I don't have it. But Dr. Zolomon, I love it. Morning Brew, I love it. Planet Money is another one. Planet Money. Earn Your Leisure. You guys got to look up that one. Earn Your Leisure. Okay. They're on YouTube. They've got a podcast, and they are also on Instagram. Earn Your Leisure. You can get a lot of information from those two guys, okay? Earn Your Leisure. Yes, they have a podcast, guys, okay? Listen, I cannot compare me to some of these bigger people, okay? But yes, yours truly has a podcast. And then I was doing one last night, guys, and I realized, wait a minute, the podcast is where I go and really personal, okay? I talk about my life a whole lot on the podcast, okay? And my podcast, I try to keep them very short, because I know people don't like to be bothered with long episodes. Like, if an episode of a podcast is over an hour, like my hour show right there, which is supposed to be 30 minutes, okay? I get a little tired. But guys, there are some that are worth listening to. Like the Motley Fool, it's got 5 different podcasts to choose from, guys. You cannot go wrong. And this information is all free on the internet. YouTube University, Google Academy, podcasting, right there, guys. There's so much information out there to educate yourself. So what am I doing here? I'm also educating, but what do? I take all the information, I aggregate it for you, and I bring you just that little bit, guys, that you really, really need to know. And then, of course, you got to go and add more to it. Yes, okay? And then, of course, on all these platforms, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, or the TikTok channel, YouTube too. That's another one. I was listening to your Spotify. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I do it on Anchor, but Anchor's been distributing all over the place. And then the other thing that happened, guys, I did my video on kids' brokerage accounts. Guys, I went in there this afternoon because somebody had sent a question. I went to answer the question or made a comment or something like that. And I'm trying to get into the video. There's an ad playing, and I'm like, why is an ad playing? Apparently, there's so many people watching the video. They've put an ad to it so they could make money off my video, even though I don't have 1,000 followers. In order to make money on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 followers on YouTube, okay, to make that money. And so the video, I think I posted it maybe like 2-3 months ago. It's got about 800 hits. So that makes me so happy, guys, because there are parents who are just that serious about investing for their kids, guys. They're seeking the information out. I had one parent who listened to the show that I did on how, you're going to be getting stimulus money for your kids. She called me. She's like, listen, I want to invest this money for my child. How do I invest it for my child? Oh my God. I couldn't be happier. So I'm like, here's the link. Watch the video. Yeah. Anyways, guys, listen, I talked too much tonight. You guys made me talk too much. Thank you so much for attending, guys. Seriously, I always enjoyed the time with you. I feel like we're in a living room somewhere having these conversations because, guys, there's so much information we're getting out there. I wish there were more people watching this and listening and getting this information, guys, because let me tell you, there's a lot of people who don't know this stuff. Like sometimes, thank you, Betty. Sometimes I'm at work, guys. I want to have these conversations with people. I can't. So most of the time, you know who I have the best conversation with about this stuff? My students. Yeah. Not my colleagues. My students. Yes. Yes. Because when I give them something, they start researching. Okay. So guys, I want to thank you. I am humbled by this. Okay. I am going to continue on this mission. Thank you for the support. On May 7th, be here because I'm giving away a lot of stuff, guys. And yes, I'm going to have to find the money. I hate selling. I hate selling my stocks, guys. Like my vacation money, I put it into stocks. And now I went on vacation. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to sell my stocks to pay for my vacation. Yes, that time will come. So many people. I love it. I tried to tell them that they don't want to hear it. That's okay. Listen, okay, last thing I'm going to say, because it's seriously coming up to an hour, guys. When I teach, whatever I do, guys, I'm telling you, I tell people this all the time. My goal is to reach at least one person, not one person. That's it, guys. I just want to reach one. And on that note, if you reach that one, you're good. That's it. Okay? I will see you guys next week. You guys have an awesome weekend. Thank you again for watching, guys. And I'm going to leave you with some music. Bye, everybody. Hey! I need my book. Yes, sell me. Yeah, you can sell me. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Regine. That's awesome. We'll need to talk one of these days. Yes. Bye, everybody. Take care. Thanks for the support. Hey. Now we don't talk to butter. Family they smile and we no get quanta. That could just so you do, but make them no go forget say Madonna Baba.